appreciate, like, if God gave me the life because of that bad accident. I was not able to survive, but I am still alive. So maybe there is a reason. So I should appreciate whatever I have, and I should motivate people with the help of these things. So she
Oh,
is
wow.
doing such an amazing job. So I admire her a lot.
And it is very important if someone has to value you, you need to value yourself first. It's
Okay.
the first and foremost role that we learn when we, because I'm a soft skills trainer, I train corporates. And so that's
Mm-hmm.
the first role that we are given as soft skill trainers. Value yourself so that your students value you. It's a very, very important. So, Priyanka, why don't we play a quick game? Yeah. I want you to tell me three things about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Three
Okay.
sentences, literally three sentences or three statements about yourself. Two of them,
Mm-hmm.
so there's going to be a catch. Two of those statements will be the truth. They will be the
Mm-hmm.
truth. They'll be correct.
Okay.
And one will be a fib. It'll be a lie. A fib is, let's open up.
Oh.
Hi, Priyanka. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking.
Great. Where are you from, Priyanka?
I am from Gurugram, Haryana.
Oh, from Haryana. Got it. And
Yes.
what do you do?
Sorry.
What do you do?
I am a YouTuber and I'm preparing for an assistant professor job too. Yeah, these two
Oh,
things
lovely.
I'm
Very
doing.
nice.
Yeah.
Great, great. So, what is your YouTube channel about?
My YouTube channel is all about English conversation, and sometimes I upload some solo video related to English only.
Great. Good for you.
Yeah.
And you said that you're preparing for the assistant professor's job. So, in which subject?
My subject is management. I have done MBA in finance and marketing, so that is why my subject is management.
Okay. So, are you preparing for the examination for this, or is there an examination that you have to take up for this?
Actually, my UGC NET exam has been qualified, so now I'm looking for an interview.
Oh, lovely. Well, good luck with
Yeah,
that.
and
So,
thank you.
are you based in Haryana or do you live elsewhere?
Yeah, I live in Haryana. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand. After my marriage, I shifted here.
Oh, right. Got it.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start this YouTube channel?
Just because it's my hobby. I love talking to people in this language. I was preparing, like, I was learning this language, so I thought let's create a channel so that I can interact with many people and I can practice with them. So my
Oh, yeah.
channel, like, I found my channel was growing so well, so I continued it, and it's
Oh, good
growing
for
well
you.
now also. Yeah.
That's great. How long has it been since you started this channel?
Yeah, it's been more than 1 year.
Okay. Oh, great.
Yeah.
And how are you doing in terms of followers and subscribers and all of that?
Yeah, I have more than 3,000 subscribers, around
Oh,
4,000 subscribers on YouTube, and
good
more
for you.
than 10K followers on Instagram.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, fine. What's your account? Your social media channel? What's the account?
It's by my name, Speak with Priyanka Katariya.
Oh, speak with Priyanka Katariya. Okay, then
Yeah.
we both are more or less the same then because mine says speak with Neetu and
Oh,
yours is yeah.
so may I know a little bit about, I know about you. I have seen some of your videos on YouTube, but still I want to know about you little bit if you are okay with
um
it.
yeah, I'm more than okay with it. I was born and raised in the UAE and I'm an engineer. Well, I worked as an engineer for about 15
Mhm.
years. And I realized that a lot of people they couldn't progress further in the corporate sector primarily because they lack communication skills. They were not able
Right.
to express themselves specifically. So I took up this postgraduate certification in teaching English as a foreign language. And my intention was to help people enhance their communication skills. I thought a degree would give me a little bit of a stronghold, which it has. And so, yeah,
Mhm.
so I quit engineering and now this is my full time gig. So that's about.
Okay. And what about YouTube channel? Like why you started a YouTube channel?
My intention was to help those people who could perhaps not come onto the platform. I haven't monetized it. It's not like yours, to be honest, because it's first of all you have to be regular on it. I try my best not to
Mm-hmm.
spend too much time on it. I still end up spending a lot of unnecessary time. So I
Mm.
am. And to be fair, I'm focused more on my Instagram and on my LinkedIn accounts as well. So
Okay.
that's yeah. So the intention behind doing all of that was just to help people who do not have the luxury of coming onto a platform and learning. So
Yeah. For
yeah.
some
So
people, it's expensive. For some people, it's expensive. So they can watch and they can learn from our videos. That is also my like intention. I want to help people
yeah,
with,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a universal language, so it's going to be beneficial for everyone. So that was the
right.
intention. Yeah.
Yes.
Great. So Priyanka, why don't we play a quick game? Yeah. I want you to tell me three things about yourself. Three
Okay.
sentences, literally three sentences or three statements about yourself. Two of them,
Hmm.
so there's going to be a catch. Two of those statements will be the truth. They will be the
Hmm.
truth. They'll be correct.
Okay.
And one will be a fib. It'll be a lie. A fib is, let's open up your chat box. A fib is just a synonym or an alternate word for lie. Okay.
Okay.
So I've got the chat box open as you can see. Can you see that the chat box is open? Can you see what I've typed in there?
Fib and lie.
So whatever I type in the chat box, make sure you take a screenshot if you want to practice it outside of the class because the session's
Sure.
recorded on the chat itself. All
Yes.
right. So on that note, have you understood the game? So don't tell me any of the things that you've learned so far, because I'm sorry that you've said so far. That's Haryana, the assistant professor job, all of those things, the YouTuber thing, all these things. I know. Tell me three statements about yourself that I have no clue about, and I repeat once again: two of them will be the truth, and one will be a lie, or it will be false. And I should guess. I should guess which is the false statement. Deal?
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
First thing, I am not beautiful.
I am not beautiful. Okay, so we'll start off with
Yes.
that one. Okay. That's your
Yeah.
first statement.
Yes. And second one is, uh, nobody knows I am an extrovert.
Nobody knows I am an extrovert.
Extrovert. Yes.
Okay.
And
The last
what
one, make it
else?
good.
Mhm. Yes, sure.
Mhm.
Uh, yes. So I like next thing is I how can like I don't remember any new thing about me. Okay, let me think, let me think, let me think.
Take your time.
I belong to a village family. Sorry, I belong to a farmer family.
I belong to a farmer family.
Family. Yes.
Great. So I want you to read these three sentences loudly for me, please, Priyanka.
Sure, sure. I am not beautiful. Nobody knows I am an extrovert. I belong to a farmer family.
Anything you want to change in these sentences, or shall we proceed with these?
I think all are okay.
All are okay. Okay, so then let's go ahead with these.
Nobody knows I am an extrovert. Yeah, it is also good.
That's fine. Okay. Let's start off with the first sentence. I am not beautiful. Okay.
Hmm.
Why would you say something like that, first of all?
Because it's a lie. Yeah.
Say that. Okay. So the first thing I want to say is when we talk about this is just a general piece of information.
Hmm.
When you talk to someone, it is very important that you are, of course, we're playing a game here, and clearly this was the fib that you came up with. So great, good job. However, when
Hmm.
you speak to someone, it is very important if someone has to value you, you need to value yourself first. It's
Okay.
the first and foremost role that we learn because I'm a soft skills trainer. I train corporates. And so
Hmm.
that's the first role that we are given as soft skill trainers. Value yourself so that your students value you. It's a very, very
Hmm.
important. And that I
Yeah.
think applies to all human beings. So when you say something like "I am not beautiful," it sort of like instantly gives a very negative impression. No one's going to say, "No, no, no, Priyanka, what rubbish! You're beautiful." No, no one's going to say that. If you actually thought that that was going to happen, sorry, you're highly mistaken. What people are going to be like, "Oh my God, this person has the self confidence of a non-living object at this point, so I'd rather not have a conversation with her. Let me go somewhere else." So
Hmm.
the right way to actually frame that would be: I do not consider myself
Okay.
to be beautiful by the average human standards. We're just trying to jazz up your sentence a little more. So I do
Okay.
not consider myself to be beautiful. Now look at the words we're using. Consider. When you think
Consider.
I am not beautiful, it's equal to saying I am ugly. You would have just said that and reduced the number of words that you were using, correct? So instead
Yeah.
of using something so negative, you could actually sort of twist it in a different fashion by saying that I don't consider myself or I do not consider myself to be
To be
beautiful by the
beautiful.
average, yeah, by the average human standards.
Standards. Yeah. Okay.
Another way of saying this would be I don't adhere, or you can say my beauty does not adhere to what the to what a normal person would consider gorgeous. My
Oh,
beauty does not adhere. Adhere means
adhere
equal,
means
to follow
equally.
something. Yeah, to follow something or to obey something is called as adhere. So it does not
Okay.
follow the
Adhere.
standard. It does not follow the beauty standards of a normal or of an average human being. So you can say adhere to the beauty standards. This would be a better way of saying it. Adhere to the beauty standards of an average human. That means what an average certain people, like for instance, when you see Aishwarya Rai, I don't think there is anyone on this planet who considers her not to be beautiful. I think she's drop dead gorgeous. So
Yes.
so people would consider. So there are certain reasons as to why she's considered to be beautiful. Correct. So there's
Hmm.
something about her. Maybe it's her. It's not just the external beauty. It's the way she carries herself. Maybe that also contributes to her beauty. So that's a certain beauty standard. So your beauty does not necessarily adhere to that beauty standard. That's what we're trying to say.
Okay. Let me take
Clear
the
so far?
screenshot.
Any doubts? Yeah, sure. Any doubts so far? Anything you
No.
want to clarify?
No.
Perfect. So let's go on to the next sentence, which says, nobody knows I am an extrovert. Okay. Now,
Hmm.
grammatically, if you ask me, Priyanka, there's nothing wrong with the sentence. It's
Yes.
actually a complete sentence. However, is the sentence catchy enough? Now, that's rule number two
It's a
when it comes.
normal.
It's a very
It's
normal,
a
very basic,
normal.
very
Hmm.
blah sentence. So when I say it's a
Yeah.
blah sentence, it just means it's a boring sentence. And I don't say that to upset you. I'm just being honest about it.
Okay.
When you have a conversation with someone, your audience, and I am your audience, one person is enough to create an audience, right? So
Yeah.
your audience needs to be able to have a reason to be there to talk to you. And that
Hmm.
reason should be your conversation. Your conversation should be engaging enough or interesting enough to make that person stand there. And
Yeah.
usually, within the first 10 to 20 seconds, the human brain analyzes what sort of a personality you are. Usually within 20 seconds. Usually.
Okay.
Now, if you mention that sentence within 20 seconds, I'm going to move on from it. I'm just going to make an excuse and go on to the next person. That's honestly what's going to
Hmm.
happen if I saw the sentence. So instead of saying it this way, nobody knows I'm an extrovert. What you can say is, um, not a lot of people
Not a lot of people.
aware, not a lot of people are aware that I am an extrovert, is one way of saying it.
Hmm.
Not a
Okay.
lot of people, sorry, not a, please don't forget the article.
And
Not a lot of people are aware that I am an extrovert.
okay. Yeah.
You see how we've changed the dynamics of the sentence? It's pretty much the same sentence that you said, except the language that we've used is a lot more interesting. It's a lot more professional. And conversations always, Priyanka, and especially because you want to be an assistant professor, so your conversations in particular need to be professionally interesting.
Professionally. Hmm. Yeah.
Professionally interesting, not just professional, they need to be professionally interesting. Anyone can have a professional conversation. To have a professionally interesting conversation is the challenge. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's a very, very important point to keep in mind. So not a lot of people are aware that I am an extrovert, or instead of using the word extrovert, okay, people consider me to be an introvert. Okay, so just
Oh.
listen to the way I'm constructing the sentence. People
Mm-hmm.
consider me to be an introvert,
Introvert.
but I like socializing.
Hmm. Yeah, that is also great one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
rather than saying that introvert, extrovert, and sometimes I mean introvert and extrovert, most people know what they are.
Hmm.
However, there are you should understand that there are a lot of people who don't have the luxury of being as educated or having such advanced skills as you and I have, right? So keeping that in mind, maybe use language that's a little more intermediate, like socialize.
Hmm.
So for the benefit of everyone is what I'm trying to say. So people consider me to be an introvert, but I like socializing. Now, there's yet another way of saying this, and that is I am an ambivert.
Hmm. Ambivert, yeah.
Ambivert is just a combination of both of them. I think you already know
Both.
this. It's just
Yeah.
somewhere in between. So rather than going around and beating around the bush, saying that nobody knows that I am an extrovert, nobody knows I am an introvert, just say that I'm an ambivert. Problem
Hmm.
solved. You've made
Yeah.
your sentences short and you've arrived at the point without dragging it on unnecessarily. That's the point I was trying.
Hmm. Okay, got it.
Got it? Great. So that goes and that leaves us with the final sentence I belong to a farmer family. Priyanka,
Farmer's family. Yeah.
tell me what's wrong with the sentence.
Okay, just a second. I belong to a farmer's family. S is missing.
Is that the only problem with the sentence?
I belong to a farmer's family. I think this is the mistake.
Okay. There's no such thing as a farmer's family. Number one.
Okay.
What you're supposed to say is, I belong to a family of farmers.
Okay.
A family of farmers. Or I come from a line of farmers.
Okay.
I come from a line of farmers, or I come from a family, or I come from a family of farmers, or I belong to a family of farmers. Either one of
Family
these,
of farmers. Okay.
yes,
Farmer's
right.
family is wrong.
Wrong.
Family of farmers. Okay.
Exactly. There we are.
We can
That's
say
it.
landlord. Can we add landlord here? I belong to landlord's family.
Farmers and landlords are two completely different things. So you'll have to choose which one you belong to. Do you belong to a family of landlords or do you?
Farmers.
Yeah. Or yeah, so you can't. Those are completely different. So
Okay.
you'll have to sort of pick and choose. And so in this case, if you're going with farmers, I belong to a family of farmers, or you come from a line of farmers. This is also correct.
Okay.
Or
Got it.
my ancestors, you can also say like this: my ancestors are farmers.
Okay.
Or my parents, if you want to be specific, you can say that my family is in the farming business.
Hmm.
My
Got
family
it.
farming business. There are different ways in which we can actually mix and match each of these sentences. So, yeah. So my family is in the farming business. That's also another way of saying sorry, the farming business.
Hmm.
So I think we've come to the conclusion. I mean, you already mentioned that it's a lie. That is, you're not beautiful. That is what you just now said. So that is
Yeah.
we've declared as a lie. So clearly, you're a very beautiful woman. So since we've agreed on that one notion, Priyanka, what is your idea of beauty? If I were to ask you to define beauty, how would you describe it?
Beauty. Yeah. Beauty is all about looking. First thing matters in looks. Second is personality. How you appear, like how you present yourself in front of people. And last one is beauty within you, like which type of person you are, how
Got
you
it.
react, how you interact with people. So this is called beauty.
Okay, but in that case, the second and third point are more or less the same, no? Because you said the second point was how you present yourself in front of others. But
Hmm.
that is actually your personality, which is what is within you. So isn't the second and the third point the same? Is there any difference between these
No,
two?
no. I think for second one is physical appearance, like how I am wearing my clothes, how I'm presenting myself in front of people. But third, last one is which type of person I am, like a philanthropic or just a normal human being, something like
Okay.
that. Hmm.
Okay. So let's go back to the first point that you said. You said that the first thing, you specifically said that the first thing that matters is looks. Okay.
Hmm.
So why do you say that? Because looks is a physical thing. It's a physical beauty. Now your concept, like I said, we took Aishwarya Rai as an example.
Hmm.
Now, probably I made a false statement. I said that there's not a single person on the planet who does not consider her to be beautiful. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Priyanka does not
Hmm.
consider her to be beautiful. You never know.
Yeah.
So looks is something that differs from person to person. Correct? So why
Differs.
would
Yeah.
you say something like the first thing that matters is looks? Because your concept of a physical appearance could be different from mine.
Hmm. Yes.
Do I make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to respond to that? Do you have an answer for that?
um what I can say, like many people are like video. always judge a book by its cover first, then they read it. So I
Very
think
true.
in first 10 seconds we watch like how the person look like, like is it not color, but how it look like, how he or she look like. That is the first thing we
Okay.
see in one human being.
Okay. So in that context, I love the way that you said first everyone judges the book by its cover, then only they open the book and then they read it. That is what you should
Yeah.
practice. This is not told. Excellent, excellent choice of words. So in that context, Priyanka, I want to say, now I am someone right now, I'm sitting in front of you with no makeup. But I guarantee you once I put on makeup, I'm gonna look completely different.
Yes.
So would you consider me to be beautiful because I've put on makeup, or would you consider me to be beautiful right now? With my hair tied up in a bun and sitting like this. Wouldn't your concept of my beauty change once I put on makeup? How would you know whether
No.
I'm beautiful?
No, because now I know about you. You are a tutor, so maybe I will respect each and every situation. Like if you are in makeup or without makeup, I will respect you in the same manner.
Okay. But do you think that dressing up and putting on makeup, especially as far as women are concerned, do you think those kinds of women are valued more in our society rather than
Yes,
say
that is bitter truth.
that is a
That
bigger.
is a bitter truth. Yeah.
And what is your concept of, because there was a time when I was against plastic surgery. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, we initially saw celebrities do it. Now, even normal people like you and I, we are also resorting to plastic surgery for different
Yeah.
reasons, a variety of reasons. What
Hmm.
is your take on plastic surgery? Do you think it is advisable, or do you think it is the right thing to do to change your features, God-given features, or do you think it's my body, my life, it's my choice? Who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to do? Which of these would you?
Actually, the last one, I am totally against with plastic surgery and even any chemical treatment. I never apply any cosmetic things on my face. I always try to apply natural things, and whatever beauty or whatever features I have, I am okay with that. Everybody is unique here, so we should appreciate our uniqueness. Nobody is like me on this planet, so why would I become like someone else? No, like if God has created me as a uh, like good like as a girl, so I should appreciate that only.
But Priyanka, supposing I am not happy with the shape of my nose. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't want my nose to look like Priyanka's nose, but I would like to have a different shape of a nose. So,
Hmm.
what is wrong with me wanting to do that? Because I would like to look beautiful in front of others, and I feel that I will look beautiful if I change the shape of my nose. So, what is wrong with doing that?
Yeah, there is nothing wrong. It's their choice. Like it's your choice if you want to do. But in my personal choice, I don't do that. Like, I
Okay.
appreciate whatever I have.
Okay. Supposing you were to meet an acid victim, a victim of an acid attack, or a
Hmm.
victim of someone who has suffered serious burns due to an injury, due to a fire, or due to an accident, would your opinion still remain the same?
Yes, then also I think then it's okay. Like if something bad happened, so I should survive with the same face.
Okay. So you think that the
Do you know
scars.
the Muniba Majari? Do you know the Muniba Majari? She is from Pakistan.
I don't. No.
Yeah, you can watch her and you can see like now she's on a wheelchair because of an accident, and she is appreciating herself like in front of large audience. She always motivate people. She never ever like criticize herself like why she is like this. So she always say like I appreciate, like if God uh, gave me the life because of that bad accident, I was not able to survive, but I am still alive. So maybe there is a reason. So I should appreciate whatever I have, and I should motivate people with the help of these things. So she
Oh
is
wow.
doing such an amazing job. So I admire her a lot.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fair point. Yeah. Yeah. That's a classic example. There are a lot of people who can do it, Priyanka. But there are some
Hmm.
people perhaps who are not as strong as she is. Maybe that is also a
Hmm.
possibility. So
Yeah.
maybe the only other option is I will be accepted by society only if I do something to myself. Maybe there are people like that
That
also.
is wrong. We always think about others. What will people think? We should not think about that. We should
That's
think
true.
like if I am okay with it, so there is no. nothing wrong in it.
As long as I'm okay with it, nothing else matters. That's what you're trying
Yeah.
to say. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Priyanka, let me just give you an overall view or feedback of the way you spoke.
Okay.
What I think personally is when if you were to ask me about your grammar, there were some minor grammatical mistakes. Okay.
Okay.
Your sentences can, there are times like, for instance, when you said that you never have to judge a book by its cover. First, it's a first class choice of an idiom and language itself. At the same time, there are times where, your language seems the exact opposite of that. So you are at two extreme ends of the scale. So at one point you use extremely fantastic language, and at the other same time you use very basic, very ordinary. However, your language can become more interesting if you use certain strategically placed words. For instance, you talked about I am. Wait, where is it? I have written it down here. Yes, which type of person you are. Okay, so now you
Mm.
were talking about what exactly is beauty according to you. So this, you said that the first thing matters is looks. Now that is of course a grammatical error because it's not first thing matters if looks is wrong. The first thing that matters
That matters. Yeah.
the looks. Looks is plural. Looks, no S. So
Mm-hmm.
are the looks. So I think you were
Okay.
going along with the same portion rather than the looks portion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you can say is beauty. You could have started off with beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Hmm.
Popular idiom.